What's up, guys? So, somebody just brought it to my attention on the original video of this thing that I had posted. It's been about a year. What's up with this thing? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a DeWalt fan, alright? And before we get into this is not paid advertising or sponsorship or any of that bullshit. Milwaukee didn't give me this tool. I had to buy it at a tune of about $300. So I'm just, it's going to be an honest review because nobody's paying me to say otherwise. Anyway, so this thing here I bought, and it's supposed to be the beast of the beast of the beast. I have beaten the absolute dog piss out of this thing. So let's go over some things on this real quick, alright? Obviously, you can see they've basically just put a label on this. And not really anything stout to, mark your serial number or any of that crap. This is the Milwaukee catalog model number 26. Focus, damn it. 2767-20. It's an 18 volt gun. Or not 18 volt batteries, yep. 18 volt gun. You can see I've beaten the shit out of it. A little bit of weeble there, but not bad at all. Not much maintenance, to be honest with you, on this thing. Actually, I haven't done any maintenance to it at all. Let's see if there's even a freaking grease port on this stupid thing to grease it. No. Okay, so anyway. So about a year ago, I made a video on this thing. I was taking some, swapping some tires on one of our tow trucks. And just showing the power it has. And a year later, I'm going to tell you what. This thing still has shit tons of power. I drive a tow truck. As you can see, I got a flatbed here. Tire changes are unfortunately a part of life of driving a tow truck. So this thing gets used a lot, and I use it for a lot more than just that. Installs, anything and everything. Anything to make my life easier, I will use this tool for it. It's held up. It's still freaking beaten fine. There's nothing wrong with it other than, of course, some scrapes and shit from being beaten around. As you can see, I've pretty hard on the tools. I believe this is it's a brushless motor. I'm not sure 100%. You guys can check out AVE's channel, and he tears these things apart all the time. It is UL listed. Yeah, I don't know. It might be brushed. You know what? Let's do this. Fucking things and... Nope. Okay, so... batteries actually tend to hold up pretty well, and this thing goes until the battery is absolutely fucking dead. Even to the last part, it still beats hard. It's held up pretty well. So I'm giving it a good thumb up here, because this gun has done what my pneumatic gun can't do. And I've got a pretty expensive Ingersoll Rand pneumatic gun, which actually has more torque than the Snap-on gun. And this thing here, by far, is my new go-to. I don't even carry the pneumatic gun on the truck anymore. I've got air in this thing. I don't carry pneumatics on here anymore because my battery-powered gun does it. So, one thing I'm going to show you here. People are going to give me shit for this. If you don't recognize that damn sticker, the Hazard Freight, Harbor Freight's earthquake set. It was an upgrade. The socket that I broke in that video was one of these guys. And these are impact sockets, but they're like cheap Chinesium impact sockets. This one here is a replacement because I broke one out of here too. By a company called, I think it's Titan Tools. Which is pretty much what's available at all your local, Titan. All your local, auto parts stores generally sell these. This is the original set from Harbor Freight, minusing the extension bars. I don't know where the fuck I did with those things. And it's a 1/2 inch tire service set in a sense. This thing's going to set you back about $70 at Harbor Freight. I know. Woo! That's a shit ton of money for Chinese crap. But surprisingly, these things hold up pretty well. I mean, I get the beating on them. If I crack one, well, it's gotten its use. They come with a red sleeve over the side of them. And some stupid little insert that's in here. In fact, let me see if I can find one that's still got the damn insert. These sockets themselves are thin-walled. But what they do is they put a plastic coating or a plastic shell on the outside to quote-unquote protect the wheel in case the socket hits it. What I've learned is, and even these come with like a white shell on them. Same thing, same premise, same idea. They come with a plastic outer shell and a little plastic insert in here, I guess to quote-unquote protect the wheel or shit. I cut that shit off, take a screwdriver, and I pop out the freaking plastic insert that's on the inside of these things, and I basically use them as thin walls. And they hold up. You know, until I crack one. I just go to my local auto parts store, whichever one I crack, they're about $10, buy a new one, throw it in the set. This is their, version of an impact socket to, instead of, the rough black that usually you see black impact sockets, they anodize it, which, that shit wears off. Same thing with these, it's just a cheaper way, and then they etch the crap on there. But this is what I generally use. But as far as this gun goes, well, I'm going to give it a thumbs up, because I'll tell you what, I got the DeWalt version of this on the 20-volt system, and this thing here, the original version of the DeWalt with the forward and reversing trigger, not the selector thing there. They came out with a newer version of that. I think a brushless motor or whatever. I'm sorry, I don't regret buying this thing. $300 was worth it. This thing does what I need it to do, what I want it to do, and it's holding up. Now, I'm not going to tear this thing apart because I have no idea how the fuck I'm going to put it back together. If y'all want to see teardowns, go to a bolter video, AVE's channel. But just to let everybody know, this thing's still doing pretty well. It's a little worse for wear, but still holding up. We're talking about a year later, and I'm pretty brutal with my tools. Like I said, the job, it's constant use. This is commercial use. Beat the crap. I've gone through more jacks than I've gone through impact guns. But by far, this has been the best purchase. So, hey, just giving my thoughts on this thing, especially using it for a year. It's been pretty good, guys. So, any which way, hopefully this gives you guys some insight of where this thing's been about a year later. Thanks for watching. Please check out my other videos. If you haven't subscribed already, why not subscribe? Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all on the next one.